Muted my mic on the last one. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, let's go over Extra Life 2012 again. Well, the first time for you, second time for me. I have set a date for Extra Life 2012. It will be November 9th at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, or New York time, if that helps. I know this is kind of late in the season. I apologize for that a great deal. It's really the first weekend that I can. My schedule is just kind of insane lately, just a lot going on. So this is really the first opportunity that I have to possibly do this. So hopefully this works out for enough of you. November 9th is a Friday, I believe. Now, moving on to the next part. The game list that we're all going to be kind of going into. I know I get a lot of requests for this, and I've finally kind of taken the time to set it up. I wanted to put a heavy emphasis this year on multiplayer, and trying to make it all about you guys as well, and trying to build this all around the big community. As you know, it's really shown what we've done is truly remarkable, and I am really grateful to everyone, supporters, donors, people who've just cheered on. It's really been quite an amazing year so far. Going into it, what I have set up there on my forums, I have a link to it in the description below, is the game list that I have set for now. This is very tentative. Things can be kind of shifted around if need be, moved around. This was kind of, you need to start somewhere, really. And so this is where I'm starting. Next to every game, you'll see a price point. This is just the donation amount to kind of get into that game, so to speak. If you've donated before the list went up, it's only half, which is kind of cool. You know, just to kind of reward the people and to thank the people who've donated already. You know, you sign up and we'll go from there on it. For right now, I would please ask that you only pick one thing that you want, and then as time goes on, we can certainly, you know, add in other stuff or do anything like that. You know, as time goes on, I want to try and give as many people as possible. There are also a couple free to play type of things of, you know, I think I have Guild Wars 2, World vs. World, and some DayZ, Heroes of Cherno, that, you know, they're not really limited by how many people can join, so we can do them. You know, the other part of it too is please know that technical difficulties may get in the way, things may happen or shift around. I'm going to try very hard to stick to the schedule, but it is very difficult to do. But we'll see what we can do from there. You know, so pick a game that you want. If you could just send me a message on YouTube or on my forums of the name that you used to donate with, along with the amount that you would donate it, just so I can verify everything up, make sure everything looks clean and kosher, and I'll sign you right up. It's kind of a first come, first serve. You know, if you really dead had your heart set on a game, but unfortunately, you know, it's at a time you could not possibly do, I can't promise anything, but let me figure out. I'm going to try and keep an active spreadsheet of when people are free and available. Obviously, this is a pretty big workload, so I may not get everything, but I'm really going to try as hard as I can to get somewhere with it. So that's really it. You'll see in the description below where to donate to. Obviously, none of this money goes to me at all. I don't see a dime. Every cent of it goes to the Children's Miracle Network. I would challenge you, too, to look up the Children's Miracle Network on charity checkers or things like that to see. It actually is very impressive to see their balance sheets and everything as to just how amazingly efficient they are. It's an incredible charity. Anyone who's worried about, you know, the legitimacy of Extra Life or anything, please let me know. If you have a parent or anything like that, it's an internet thing, please let me know. I do have multiple contacts now at the Children's Miracle Network, along with Pittsburgh itself, Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh, that can verify and vouch for it, that yes, this is all legitimate and this all goes to a very good cause. But yeah, I know I'm talking kind of fast. I'm dead exhausted after a day of work and brain fry, but I wanted to get this up there. Thank you all again so much for the donations and everything. It has truly been an incredible year so far. I look to see, you know, as you kind of raise more money, it's an odd thing. There is this snowball effect that you're able to do even more good. I've got some really big plans for Extra Life 2013. Which I think will be really cool. But also look for some other events coming up. I have a plan for a DayZ Hunger Games, could be fun. You know, just some stuff that I'll try and do coming up. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much it. The date is set, the game list is up, and hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. I typed this up somewhat tired, but first come, first served, and I'll see you in the stream. As always, folks. Don't mean to be cursing any of you. It was a folks and thank you combined. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the streams. Thanks, folks.